Are you ready, all you fans out there in out there land? I say it's time again. Have mercy, let the congregation say, hey man, it's time for turning up a notch and get ready to boogie, baby. Ow! We're back.
Well, are you ready?
Hey.
Are you ready? Are you ready, ready?
We're ready.
Are you ready for some football? Hey, this is rockin' random, Hank. Ready to get the good time started. We've got the teams on the field and we turned up the lights. All my rowdy friends are back. Watches this primetime show. New York, Nashville, San Francisco. We love to watch the kickoff as the game begins. Pretty cheerleaders and last-minute wins. The screaming crowd and the linebackers stare. Scrambling quarterbacks and receivers in the air. Big hits are coming, the backs are cutting inside. Everybody turns it up Monday night. Everybody's a fan.
He could go all the way.
Now and then, they got the thing started. We got the week, it's the time that is right. All my rowdy friends are here. Touchdown, Georgia State! Touchdown, Georgia State! Travis Evans got to the far side of the field, turned on the Jets, and beat everybody to the end zone. Georgia State on the scoreboard now, as it's now 17-6.
Left side of the offensive line, Ulrich John, Tim Wynn, and then a little help from Bill Technip as the beef on the left side of the line able to get the hole. And how about Travis Evans not only turning the corner but turning on the Jets to beat everybody in a Mountaineer uniform.
Let them know that you're too much, and this is a big song they can't touch. Yo, I told you can't touch this. Why you standing there, man? You can't touch this. Yo, sound the bell. School's in, sucker. You can't touch this.
And we're ready to strike. Our special forces are in full flight. We're coming by air and on the ground.
On the ground.
Welcome back to Morgantown, West Virginia. The loudest this crowd has been on a 3rd and 5. McLean back, pressure, lost one. And it's too tall for Robert Davis.
Incomplete for Georgia State. McLean. Shotgun snap down the sideline. Robert Davis will go up. Can't pull it down. It was thrown a little too far anyway. And Davis crashes into the sideline over there on the West Virginia side.
Oh, goodness. It looks like a... Oh, my goodness. The play carried out of bounds, and it looked like number 65, Tyler Orlowski,
somebody got hurt down there
and really grabbed his knee. Oh, my goodness. That was a terrible play. Hope he's all right.
Matt Hubbard on the punt.
Well, as Matt Hubbard goes back in punt formation. Carswell deep for West Virginia. Hubbard to boot. And it's going to go out of bounds again at the 28-yard line.
Snap and a spiraling punt by Hubbard, and it's going to bounce out at the 27-yard line. And West Virginia will take over. 10:21 to go here in the football game.
It looked like, well, that wasn't Robert Davis's fault. He took a shot while he was out of bounds from number 26, Travis Bell, and Travis Bell pushed Robert into his own player. And that still looks like Tyler Orlowski, and he is still down. He is writhing in pain.
So West Virginia.
Childers will throw quickly to K.J. Myers, and again a low throw.
Shotgun snap, 3 wide to his left. He's going to throw the ball quickly. It is there, and it is caught. On the receiving end was K.J. Myers. And that's going to be a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. They're up to the West Virginia.
Ruling on the field was an incomplete pass.
Oh, now
Take it down.
Now they're going to say the pass was not caught. It was trapped between his hands and the turf. And it will bring...
see, how these guys work together later in the season.
Low throws by Childers.
Georgia State will have the football 1st and 10 up to their own 34-yard line after the 33-yard return by Albert. Panthers will start from the near hash mark. Travis Evans, lone running back, 2 wideouts to the far side on 1st and 10. Ronnie Bell will take the snap under center. And man in motion here to the near side is Albert. Albert will turn now. Line up at the end of the line. They're going to hand it off to Travis. And Evans is going to bolt forward across the 35, up across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Good run. Got his shoulder pads north-south. Hit the X button on the video game and went right up in the hole. Very good run by Travis Evans.
So Evans, 7 yards on the scamper. 2nd down and 3 for Georgia State up to their own 41-yard line. It is number 10.
Good to see him walk off. Boy, he left it all out on the field today. He, along with Jarrell Robinson, the play-ups, our safety, Brent McClendon, a very good day in pass coverage. Some very encouraging signs. We're going to have a lot of good things to talk about on tape, despite the 34 points on the board. A lot of that had to do with the offense not being able to sustain drives.
10 total tackles for Robert Ferguson, 7 of those solo today. So he has had a very good game. 3:28 to go on 2nd and 6. And the pass to the far side is incomplete. And the intended receiver that time was, again, Ivan McCartney, the 6'1 senior. Brings up 3rd down for the Mountaineers. 3rd and 6 from their own 36-yard line. Panthers have 2 defenders with double-digit tackles so far today. Ferguson with 10 of them.
Watch for K.J. Myers. He's got one-on-one coverage.
Shotgun snap to Childers here on 3rd down. Low snap, but able to pull it up. He's going to throw.
Clock rolling at the 3-minute mark. Childers gets set to take the snap. Turns, gives to Smallwood, who has a big hole. Smallwood crosses the 35. Smallwood turns on the Jets. Gets down inside the 20-yard line. Wendell Smallwood.
And they got the ball up to the 43.
Good defense by Brent, but a big body. K.J. Myers, 6'2", 197, and Kevin White, 6'3", 208. They have some pretty big wide receivers on that right side of the offensive formation.
Rashad Stewart has 11 tackles today to lead the defensive unit. Ferguson, again, with 10 of them. 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Snap under center. They're going to hand it off to Wendell Smallwood. Smallwood's got some room. 45-40, 35-30, 25. Run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Smallwood gets it up the middle this time. Smallwood steps through a tackle attempt. Still fighting as he gets down to the 10-yard line. Close to 1st down yard.
Freshman out of Wilmington, Delaware. Had 47 yards and a touchdown coming in. He's going to get some of the reps late in the football game.
Yeah.
And he took advantage of that one.
That's tough, Dave. That's like in baseball. When you walk the pitcher, usually something bad happens. You give up a 3rd down, and manageable, something bad can happen, and a huge run to keep the Mountaineer offense on the field.
So West Virginia, 1st and 10. They're at the Georgia State 19-yard line.
Turning it out here in this 2nd half.
Here's Childers. He'll hand it off again to Smallwood. Smallwood up the middle across the 15, down to the 10. And there's a huge pile at the 10-yard line. He needed to get to about the 9.5 for a 1st down.
He's right there at the marker.
He's just shy of the first down. It's just on the other side of the 10-yard line marker. We're down to minute 53 to go on a turning clock here in the football game. And timeout is called by Georgia State.
Georgia State calls their second timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
So we'll keep the broadcast here. Again, a reminder, Monday afternoon, Georgia State Football Live, our weekly radio call-in show with head coach Trent Miles. 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You can hear it locally in Atlanta on our Atlanta flagship. 1340, the Fan 3. We invite fans to call in and talk Georgia State football with head coach Trent Miles. Quick reminder as well, Georgia State Football Weekly, the weekly Trent Miles.
Playing time here. And Smallwood, maybe one cut too many.
It's at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Kay makes the stop defensively, but this is still far from a set lineup. We saw Kevin White starting this game. He had the drop. He's out. KJ Myers gets the opportunity. I think Dana Holgerson is looking for that mix. And, you know, when you've got this kind of competition as a player, you need to know that every snap, every game, every practice repetition is important, right? Because there's somebody there that wants to take your job.
And the good thing about KJ Myers,
the passing game on track offensively, but defensively, I think
stepped up, and this is his opportunity. I think he's earned a starting spot.
Childers returns, give to Smallwood. Smallwood off the right side. And a cut up to the 10-yard line, and now turns his back, drives the legs forward. Going to be close. It looks like they're going to have him marked maybe just short.
Defensively. A loss of a yard on that play on the handoff to Smallwood.
Good penetration. Terrence Woodard, we haven't talked about him much, but he's done a very good job of getting off and getting the push that you need on the center. You know, giving the opportunity for some plays to be blown up in the backfield.
1:13 now to go in the ball game. Here's the snap to Childress. They're going to keep it on the ground, and they're going to hand the football again to Smallwood.
They pick up the first down. It might be the final play of the game. The give. This is Smith, and Smith straight ahead. Smith still on his feet, and Smith will burst into the end zone. Steps out of some tackles.
Outside pretty quickly. They get a hand on Smallwood.
Robert Ferguson came to play some football today. Very impressive from start to finish. Even though he's a little banged up, still out there in the waning seconds trying to make plays for his defense.
35 seconds on a turning clock. West Virginia trying to burn as much time off the clock as they can. They've got the football at the Georgia State 10-yard line on 4th down, and they're going to hand it off, and it's going to go to Dreamus Smith, and Smith's still on his feet, and he's going to bust through a couple of tackles into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. West Virginia with 17 seconds to go. 10-yard touchdown run by Dreamus Smith.
Well, a lot of arm tackling on that play. Dreamus Smith, a tough runner. He kept his legs moving. He went through a defensive tackle. He went through a linebacker and found his way into the end zone. A very tough run.
and they are low. He's got to step up into the pocket. He does have protection. Step up, make the throw, and follow through to make sure the wide receiver can have a chance to make a play.
Second down for the Panthers now, again from their own 27. Georgia State here in the first quarter, right to left across your radio dial. Kyler Neal, the freshman out of Dallas, Georgia, at East Paulding High School. The tail of the eye, under center is Bell, and they're going to hand it off. Kyler Neal, Neal cuts it by the right side of the line up to the 30-yard line.
Boy, are you ready?
And for Kyler Neal again on 4.
Pass is the pass,
We got to make that again. It's 3 and bring up 3rd down and 7 to go for Georgia State. 1:10 here in the first quarter. Carl Joseph, the free safety, going to have the tackle right away. Been able to run in practice. He finishes his runs. He gets yourself on both sides, but he was able to
because only you decide if you stand or fall. Only you can control what happens between the whistles. So what are you going to do? You going to leave a shred of doubt in anyone's head, or you going to leave nothing?
All day. No excuses, no hesitation, because it's game time. It's time to get up and get the job done. Empty your tank and leave nothing inside. It's time to bring it.
He had to make a play right. He just had to throw something up. Ryan was taking up on that play. He sent it to him on the side of the field. But he did a very good job of recognizing he did have one guy deep. And how about Robert Davis going up, catching 2 hands with the ball.
Are you ready to dominate?
Not with his face down.
Be a one-man highlight reel. Leave it all on the field. Are you ready to play, man? Are you ready?
Georgia State with the football.
What's today? Mathematics gone. Wisdom born, heaven, love, ass been along. Junior Earth 85, Yakuza and Nash. Freedom, sodium nitrate, I wouldn't have done that. Spring water, fresh fruit, drinking.
That is a huge play. Big
this is about the team. It's about pride. It's about who's the hungriest. So what's it gonna be, man? You gonna leave it on the field, or you gonna leave it inside? You gonna leave it or something in your tank, or you gonna do what champions do? Leave nothing. Leave nothing.
I'm the hottest, jumping out the coffee pot. Man, I'm just trying to get my spot like a polka dot. Lil' juke, make my eyes and my shoulders drop. Lil' surf, and I can make my soda pop. She's talk, and I can make my soda.
Get it done, or you go home.
No
such thing as underdog. No such thing as favorite. Only thing that matters right now is the game, and how bad you want to bring it. Leave nothing.
I ain't never ran from a and I you ain't about to pick the big star running. Look, honey, I ain't never ran from a and I you ain't about to pick the big star running.
Ben McClain had a big fourth quarter for Georgia State last week, and he's in there right now running the offense. Ronnie Bell being tended to over on the Georgia State sideline.
Are you battling to the point of
Kyler Neal,
collapse?
the lone back.
You ain't getting his wins for free. It belongs to the man who's willing to bleed for it.
West Virginia 39. They're going to keep it on running.
Yes, we down with some dog we beat and fly with the tongue, so if you feeling froggy, Hermit, you better think before you rip it. Don't be over your song.
He's established how physical he's going to be early in this game.
So now it's on you.
It's
your decision to make.
Good job of containing
You're going to hold back and leave a little something inside, or you're going to do your job and leave nothing.
Everybody loves a winner. Victory I choose. Ain't no turning back, cause I pay my dues. I tighten up my laces when I tie my shoes. Born to win, I refuse to lose. Everybody loves my competition said I wasn't ready to face him. My teammates said I think we need to replace him. All the haters used to say boo, we hate him. I wanna thank y'all for the inspiration. Waited a long time for my time, I'm anxious. Something like a doctor, cause I got patience. May the best man win, the worst.
Let's say goodbye to the past. The future's here at last. The second coming, the new beginning. The truth is speaking. You should listen. So glorious, victorious. We take what we want. We born warriors. So glorious, victorious. We take what we want. We born warriors. If you fall, get up and try it again. If you try, let's go.
Ain't no way they can stop me now, daddy, cause I'm on my way. I can feel my ring coming. It's the blood of a champion pumping deep inside my veins. Too much pride to be running. I'ma get what I can and more, even if my blood, my sweat, and my tears don't mean nothing. It's the heart of a champion. It's the heart of a It's the heart of a first round, signing bonus profound, playing for his hometown. I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I was hungry for the game, so I fed my appetite. Day in and day out, I practiced and got my game polished so I could get the scholarship to college and make MVP and have all the scouts come see me with the rest of the world on national TV. This is my chance, I gotta give it all I got. Remember 1 second on the clock, I hit the winning shot. From the bottom to the top, I can't be stopped. I give it all I got, now I'm worth a whole lot. I live for the pressure, I work for the fame and put it all on the line.
Let it be known, Jersey and DE, the home of groundbreaking, life-changing MCs, please.
Now you can try to fight it, but the boys got talent for rhyming. And you can hear the passion behind it. Maybe set your eyes to the sky, now you're crying. And this is how we rap our city, showing love to the lost in our city. Take the message from coast to coast. Don't mind us if the mics get slow.
It's grind time, I need mine. Grind time, I need mine. Grind time. Looking at my watch, looking at my watch, looking at my watch. Not hanging around that corner, I'm chasing and trying to fold a whole stack. I stay on my grind when it's hot out or even colder. Yeah, you know the color, denying it if they told you that I am not just a client, man, I am the biggest roller. When it comes to that paper be like my partner. My paper ain't never heard the fat lady sing at the opera.
Nobody said I'ma be me. Stay hood, stay raised in the streets. Talk about greatness whenever they speak about me. I ain't splitting nothing with nobody, homie. I gotta get me. I ain't slipping 8 days. I can go for 8 weeks. Ain't nothing to me, cause I am the street.
Put my life on the line, put them like me divine. I'm on top of the game, if you like it or not. That's how I get the streets drop every
DC chillin', PG chillin'. My name Wale and I came to get it, came to get it, came to get it. My name Wale. Sight start off 09, kicking in the door and I'm everybody's problem. Stuntin' in some other Jordans. I got Phil Knight talking about how you got them. Let's talk about the cars y'all got. You say you got a lot of whips, well I got a lot. I got the right to be cocky. Get so much good, this jockeys jock me.
Can I advance if you don't give me no opponents? How can you see the future if you living for the moment? Hip-hop couldn't die, I never offer my condolence, but I offer y'all a day of atonement. Cause I'm a lyricist to the death, so I got what you need. Ludicrous, I'm the last of a dying breed. And we almost extinct, so I'm saying it loud. Say it with me. MC me move the crowd. Say it with me. MC me move the crowd. Say it with me. MC me move the crowd.
Use my name, that's fatal. Try to claim my fame, but that's fatal. About to bring the pain, that's fatal. Right through your jugular veins, that's fatal. Try to do
Welcome back to Morgantown, West Virginia. Our continuing coverage of wild and wonderful West Virginia athletics here on Root Sports. The Mountaineers leading the Georgia State Panthers 17-0 at the half. Not the only Big 12 team in action today. Let's take a look at the schedule and the scores. Of course, on Thursday night, it was Texas Tech defeating TCU by the score of 20-10. Oklahoma leading Tulsa. That game in the third, 27-7 the score there. Iowa and Iowa State, Kansas and Rice, Mississippi and Texas, UMass, Kansas State, Lamar, Oklahoma State, all coming up later.
Blake Bell having a great game right now for Oklahoma. As you can see, he last week came into that game for Oklahoma starting quarterback and kind of took over the reins and ran that offense.
Well, we were talking to Dana Holgerson about that and said, really, each team's similar. I mean, they lose the quarterback drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 4th round. Landry, of course, we know about the West Virginia guys that moved on to the NFL ranks, Geno Smith, Stedman Bailey, Tavon Austin. So each team replacing not only their quarterbacks, but their wide receivers. So kind of the type of game they expected. And West Virginia just didn't get the plays down the stretch from Paul Millard they were looking for. And that's why Ford Childress is in this game today for the Mountaineers.
Exactly right. West Virginia showing those inconsistencies, Big play here, comeback, self-inflicted penalty. Can't beat great teams doing that.
So the Mountaineers will get the ball first here to begin this second half, as Carswell and Smallwood will go back deep to receive for the Mountaineers, up 17-0, looking to really, I think you get the sense, maybe ratchet up the offensive attack just a little bit. Dana Holgerson fairly pleased, it seemed, with the play of quarterback Ford Childress. A few minor things he'd like to see done better, but he would like to see the team running the ball better as well. And this is going to be Carswell taking it a yard deep. Crosses the 10-yard line, looking for some blocks. Gets out to the 20, tries to get to the edge, turns the corner. The 30, out across the 35, and he's bumped out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So good return by Ronald Carswell.
Those are the returns I'm talking about. Help your quarterback out. You want to shorten that field for Childress to eliminate the long drives. You want to shorten this thing up. Get the ball in the end zone quick. Get your defense back on the field and get the ball back once again.
But from the 38, that's where Childress and the Mountaineers offense will come out to begin this second half against the Georgia State Panthers. Charles Sims, the lone setback. There you see the numbers from Childress in the first half. Under center this time. Fake to Sims. Childress all kinds of time. Throws behind receiver Ivan McCartney, who is streaking open across the field. And it's going to be incomplete. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Like you said, Rob, he had all kinds of time back there. Need to set his feet, settle down just a little bit, stick that ball on the receiver and let him make a catch.
Now you can see Childress well protected. And there is a little wind. You saw some wobble in that ball. A little wind here in Morgantown today, maybe affecting that ball as it fluttered behind McCartney. 2nd and 10. Childress back again, looking. Going to fire out complete to Kevin White, and he's going to pick up first down yardage. Pickup of about 11 out to the 49-yard line before Stewart and McClendon able to make the stop.
Childress coming right back, showing some more strength right there to that throw to the sideline. Great catch by Kevin White right there.
Now they have the first down, looking to speed up the attack. Smith and Sims in the backfield. Childress will give to Sims. Sims heading for the left edge, finds a crease. Crosses midfield, gets down to the 45-yard line before he stops. So a nice pickup of 6 on first down by Charles Sims.
I think Shannon Dawson needs to continue to feed this guy the ball. He needs more touches in the second half.
Remains Smith and Sims, along with Cody Clay in the backfield. Get to Sims again, off the right side. Sims this time is taken down by Robert Ferguson after a gain of a yard. Let's go downstairs to Amanda Mazey. Amanda.
Well, I talked to Coach Trent Miles after the half, and he said he saw a lot of positives from his team in the first half. The interceptions, some long runs, but he says they still have way too many negatives. He says they need to channel their energy better, and they need to throw the ball more. He is certainly not happy with the passing game. Rob?
Amanda, thanks very much. They've had some opportunities in the passing game, set up with some play action, and just unable to connect. Capitalize on those opportunities. They're in the 3rd down run. 50 Sims. Gets to the edge. Sims crosses the 40. Spins inside the 35. Taken down at the 33. It's Rashad Stewart who makes the stop, but another good gain for Sims and another first down for the Mountaineers.
Again, feeding the ball to Charles Sims. You know he's your workhorse in the backfield. Go ahead and get that guy the ball and let him go to work for you.
Once again, Childress after the first down. You take a look at our Super Mo camera, getting the team to the line of scrimmage. Looks to throw, has White man-to-man on the outside, lofting to the corner and into and out of the hands of Kevin White. Some contact downfield, but White, it looked like a catchable ball, and the coverage from Brent McClendon.
Great play by McClendon right there. That was good coverage. We all thought Kevin White would have come up with the catch. Got that hand in there at the last second to try to knock that ball out. And on the replay, we see Kevin White just couldn't hang on to it, actually.
The White takes a breather to Keel Shorts, checks into the game for the Mountaineers. 2nd and 10. Play action pass. Childress rolls and throws, and Shorts can't come up with this one. Down around his ankles. Terrace Batiste in coverage, but there was an open man there for quarterback for Childress.
Little movement in a pocket right
Hold
there.
on. And again, a hurry-up offense here for West Virginia.
Well, that's the matchup they want. Kevin White is 6'3", 208 pounds, and anytime they get one-on-one matchups, they want him to go up and be able to make a play. Very good coverage by Brent McClendon again, but the ball just...
Panthers bringing pressure. Smith picks up the block and the completion. Now we have flags behind the play as Alfred has a first down for now down to the 20.
And it's now going to be
let's see what the call is.
4th down 4. Make that 3rd down for West Virginia.
Personal foul. Shot block.
They're at the Georgia State 32-yard line. Shorts will line up as a wideout on the far side. Mario Alford lining up as well far side. They got 4 wideouts, 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side here on 3rd down and 10. Lone back is Sims. Sims now just a blocker. Here's Childress. He's got time. Going to throw to the far side. It is there. It is caught. We got flags on the play. And Mario Alford run out of bounds. Yards after the catch, he was run out at the 20-yard line. Over on the far side of the field. We'll check the flags down below as
Personal
well.
foul, a top block by number 3 of the offense. The 15-yard penalty and replay 3rd down.
Backfield now. On a 3rd and long. 3rd and 25. Childress back. Looking, firing over the middle. Complete. It'll be short of a first down, but a good pickup. 22 yards. Rashad Stewart on the stop. As K.J. Myers makes the reception.
Decent job. Too much pressure by the Panthers up front. The B-back Charles Sims called for the illegal shot block, and that was a huge penalty as they are back up 15 yards now. If the Georgia State defense can hold, they could force a punt situation and hopefully get the offense in pretty good field position.
Football at the 47-yard line. Georgia State turn.
Up to the line of scrimmage. Settles back into the shot.
First down, though, on the reception was number 19 on the catch there. That's K.J. Myers, the redshirt sophomore wide receiver. They want to hurry it up. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 3. The crowd likes it. 3 wideouts here to the near side. Shotgun snap again, Childress. 1 back behind him, and Dreamus Smith. Audibilizing at the line. Here's the snap. Childress. Pressure up the middle, and he gets sacked. Jarrell Robinson right up the middle for Georgia State. Busted right through the offensive line. Got to Childress and slammed him to the turf here in West Virginia Stadium. And 2nd sack of the day for Georgia State.
That's Panther pride there. You're going to line up and not kick a field goal when you certainly should have done so on 4th down. Good heads-up play as we were able to get good pressure by Jarrell Robinson. The junior comes through again. Not only does he wrap up the quarterback, Dave, Childress, no small cookie out there, 6'5", 234 pounds, wraps him up and brings him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Trent Miles with a little more focused effort from his team in the second half. They come up to the
moments ago here at Milan Puskar Stadium, and Folks, it's a 17-7 ball game. Georgia State, big touchdown run. We got 2 sacks. We have an interception. The defense, hopefully even more energized now with 7 points on the scoreboard, can come out here and get the football back and get it back quickly.
And now you're 1 possession away from really flipping the momentum, Dave. 1 3 and out, 1 turnover. You still are dealing with a freshman quarterback, and he's had some difficulty on some third down conversions here in his own stadium.
So Will Lutz set to kick it away for Georgia State. And it's going to be a line drive kick. It'll come to Carswell. He'll pick it up at the 7, up across the 10, across the 15, still on his feet. As he gets across the 20, brought down around the 22 or 23-yard line. Good job of the coverage there by the Georgia State special teams unit. West Virginia will have it at their own 23-yard line.
Make some plays.
On this offensive possession.
Coach J.D. Williams trying to clean up a lot of different mistakes from week 1 now to week 3. Special teams has done a very good job maintaining their lane discipline on the kickoffs. And now we can see if the Georgia State defense can come up with yet again another stop for the offense.
So West Virginia from their own 23, 1st and 10. And they're going to keep it on the ground, and it's going to be, here's a big run here by Dreamus Smith. He's got a first down and more, across the 35, across the 40, across the 45, run out of bounds just shy of midfield. We'll check the spot, but a big, big run there by Dreamus Smith for West Virginia, the 5'11 junior out of Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, he ran out of real estate on the right side, made a cutback.
Looking to throw. Out, and it is complete to K.J. Myers, so Myers will pick up about 8 yards on that first down hitch pattern.
You give and you receive. K.J. Myers is the same wide receiver who was out there blocking on the edge for Dreamus Smith on that long run. Come back, get a good catch right there.
And a good, easy throw on first down for Ford Childress there too, Rashid.
They're going to continue to try to get Childress in a rhythm. I don't know if he's quite settled down just yet. Still in the game right here. We'll see how things go as we go along.
Small with a motion to the right. Give to Smith off the right side, trying to get to the edge, and he is instead stacked up and driven out of bounds. It's McKendy Cheridor, the freshman, on the stop defensively for the Panthers.
They're going to continue to push that West Virginia line back, at least try to. The Georgia State cornerbacks are going to try to fly up, make some plays on the outside. West Virginia's running backs will get a little bit of running room on the outside. So these guys need to get a little more physical and try to come up and make some stops.
Loss of a couple, 3rd and 5. The Mountaineers 4 for 9 on 3rd down in the game. Childress back. Now rolls to his left, looking downfield, firing. Pretty good coverage down there, intended for Carswell. Brent McClendon there with him. It's incomplete, and the Mountaineers will be forced to kick it away.
We saw some momentum early on from West Virginia's offense. Kind of slowed down toward the end of that drive. Couldn't convert.
So Nick O'Toole will go back in punt formation. Albert Wilson will fall back to receive for Georgia State. Back at his own 10-yard line. O'Toole gets the kick away, a low liner, and Wilson going to call the fair catch as he crosses the 15-yard line, and so the Georgia State Panthers come up with a couple of defensive stops, 1 touchdown. It's a 10-point game with 10 points.
Ronnie Bell remains in at quarterback. Albert Wilson in motion. Here's the snap under center, a little bit of play action, going to throw on the run, and under pressure. Throw comes in low. The pressure right up front there by 45, the defensive lineman Eric Kinsey, the sophomore, forcing Bell's throw to come in low. And it was an uncatchable ball there. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for Georgia State.
Yeah, Albert was supposed to chip him on that play. I'd run the same play again. There's no help really for about 7 yards on that side of the field. We haven't gotten the ball yet to Albert Wilson. He doesn't have the catch yet in this game. I don't care if you have to hand it to him.
You find yourself in a bit of a scrap.
Right, and like I said, it's the momentum builders. You don't want to let these guys hang around and build more confidence as the game goes on.
Bell, the short completion over the middle to Evans. Jared Barber on the stop. Just a short gain, pickup of a couple.
And they're going to throw it across the middle. It is complete. Caught there by Albert Wilson. Albert's make that Travis Evans, his first reception of the day. And for the Panthers, It is a gain of 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down. They're going to call it 3rd and 8. Looks a little bit more like 3rd and 7 from our vantage point.
You convert a key 3rd down with his team backed up deep in their own territory. Well back. West Virginia shows blitz, throws, and incomplete.
Up front from West Virginia. Here's Bell going to throw, and it is incomplete. Intended receiver that time was Kelton Hill. And for the Panthers, it's now 4th down. Matt Hubbard will come on to punt the football. And Carswell will head out down to the field to our right and await the Hubbard punt.
Panthers now 3 for 10 on 3rd downs. That one sort of a double whammy. One, the drive stalls, and now we're punting deep from our own territory. The Mountaineers.
A driving, angling punt, and Carswell going to let it go. An excellent punt by Matt Hubbard, goes out of bounds inside. Let's get Mountaineer Chan in the background. Play action pass. Childress looking all day, then comes back to a secondary receiver. A flag down in the secondary. It is a completed pass. Let's see what the flag is going to be. A flag around midfield. So Carswell with a nice reception there in the throw by Ford Childress.
Curious to see what this flag is going to be.
Kind of in that area where we expect defensive holding. Let's get the call.
Holding by number 3 of the penalties decline. It's 1st down.
Terrace Batiste, the guilty party, but the penalty is not accepted by West Virginia because they had a nice pickup here and the reception by
Penalty number 6 against Georgia State in the football game, and it will be 1st down for West Virginia.
The 1st down out to the 43-yard line. Childress will move Sims to a trips formation to the left. Empty set. Childress back to throw quickly and low, and it is caught out around midfield.
Empty backfield. Here's the throw. It is there, and it is caught right at the 50-yard line over on the far side by Mario Alford. A correction, KJ Elder on the reception for West Virginia. And it will bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 3.
2nd and 7. Or 2nd and 3, I beg your pardon, after the 7-yard gain on 1st down. Childress looks it out quickly to Alford. Alford looking for a block, now makes a move, and then another. He gets to the 40-yard line.
It'll be a quick throw again to Alford on the flat. Just enough for a 1st down. Gets by one tackler and still on his feet. Brought down just shy of the 40-yard line. Jarrell Robinson was in there for Georgia State. Also in there, it looked like Jameel Spencer, actually Kite Dallas. We'll check the replay here in the booth. Alford did a good job with a quick spin move to get by and get away from the...
Down with about 8.
1st down now for West Virginia. They're going to keep it on the ground. It's going to come to Sims. Sims is going to drag a bunch of white jerseys almost down to the 30-yard line here on the near side. Jarrell Robinson and Taris Batiste on the tackle that time for the Panthers.
And now for the first time, we're starting to see West Virginia mix things up. A good balance of running, passing to the left, to the right. Georgia State's defense trying to...
Childress gives to Sims. Sims, big hole off the right side. Up to the outside, still stays on his feet. Wiggles forward and picks up about 8 yards down to the 23, perhaps the 22-yard line.
This is a strong run right here. You can see Charles White, he never stops moving his legs. He's one of those guys. You're going to have to get 2 guys, 2 hands around him, 3 guys to bring him down. He doesn't stop.
And look at the wide hole on the super slow-mo. And the strength by Sims to run through the arm tackle attempt by Agnew. Change move and a 1st down.
Normalizing at the line is Childress. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. 2 backs.
Fakes to Sims. Reverse to Alford. Alford cutting for the outside. He will lose yardage.
22. Here's the snap. And it will be a delayed handoff. They'll pitch it to Mario Alford. Great read by Georgia State. They followed that play all the way. Nothing going, a loss of 2 yards there for West Virginia.
And guess who? Number 10, Robert Ferguson. He's getting a gold star, a blue star when this game is over. He has been all over the field, and yet again, another run where he has run from the other side of the field to not only make contact, but to wrap up and bring down the ball carrier.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Childers back, looking for the fire, and it is going to be complete to Carswell. Carswell out across.
2nd down. And looking to throw over here to the near side. It is there, and it is caught by Carswell. Ronald Carswell ends up out of bounds just outside the 10-yard line at the 11.5, and that's where West Virginia will have it, near hash mark of this play.
Brent McClendon playing way off on that play right there. And Ronald
first down and not scored. Childers trying to get the Mountaineers back into the end zone. Gives to Junius Smith, and Smith will cross the 10-yard line, get down to
the 11-yard line. Inside the red zone here for West Virginia. They'll hand it off to Dreamus Smith. He'll run right up the middle and brought down at the 10-yard line. Into the tackle that time, 32, Alan McKay, the redshirt senior from Buena Vista, Florida.
The transfer from Butler.
Opportunity to strip some balls now. If they're going to play power football, our linebacker.
Sims in motion. Childers back, looking, throwing, corner of the end zone. Cody Clay well covered, so
7.
Childers
flashing out to the side there is Sims. Here's Childers, going to throw to the end zone, way over the intended receiver, Cody Clay. And that'll bring up 3rd down with 5:18 remaining, 3rd quarter.
West Virginia is at a time on 3rd downs as well, Dave. They are 4 for 10 today. A big one here. If we can hold them to 3 or a chance for 3, I think that's a win for the Georgia State Panther defense.
17-7, West Virginia leading.
Childers will give. This is Sims. Sims trying to bounce it back outside. Fights through one tackle attempt. Is taken down by Terrence Woodard. Short of a first down.
And stutter step, and he's going to break one tackle. He's going to get dragged down at the 7-yard line. Great job, 75, Terrence Woodard, senior out of Irwin County High School in Ocilla, was the first one to get in there and get a hand on him.
And that's one of those hits where he's going to feel that tomorrow. Terrence Woodard, 6'4", 292 pounds, slowing him down. And then how about Kite Dallas coming in to clean up the rest as the swarm to the ball continues by the defensive line and the linebackers of the Panthers.
Josh Lambert onto it.
Lambert's kick is up and good, so that'll make it 20 points on the board. The Mountaineers
awaiting the snap. It's there. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And so Lambert, a 23-yard field goal.
And the Molinari, the kickoff, it is a short one. It'll be taken on the run at the 15-yard line. This is Albert Wilson. Wilson looking to cut outside, is instead taken down at the 26-yard line.
At the 15, up across the 20, still on his feet, to the 25, and he'll dive forward to the 26-yard line. And that's where he'll be brought down by West Virginia special teams. Georgia State will have it 1st and 10 from the 26.
He's come along, I think, rather well so far the first 3 games. Problems with the special teams unit, game 1. Passing was on target. Problem with the running game, game 2.
I'll be interested to see if they maybe open things up a little bit offensively here. Wilson in motion. Well, the handoff. Evans off the left side. Evans spins through a tackle attempt. Will Clark had him by the ankles, but Evans able to get forward for about 4 yards across the 30-yard line. So good first down play by the Panthers.
Yard line. 5 yards on the run there by Travis Evans. And it will bring up 2nd down. They're going to give him 4 on the carry, so 2nd and 6 as they put that football right at the 30-yard line.
Did what every coach tells you to do. Keep your feet moving. He was able to shut off.
Miles would love a long, productive drive here by his Panthers. West Virginia, meanwhile, looking for the stop. Put the ball back with Floyd Childers in the offense. Give to Evans. Evans up the middle. Not much there.
Georgia State football. Jefferson, the fullback, in motion. On 2nd down, they'll hand it off to Travis again. Tries to hit the hole. And maybe got to the 31 or the 32. But the Panthers keep it on the ground here for the first 2 plays in this possession. Going to bring up 3rd down. He got a yard, so it's 3rd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So makeable 3rd down conversion. We have our speedster and Albert Wilson on the field. We have Kelton Hill on the field. Somebody should be able to make a play once they put their hands on the football. Offensive line has to protect.
3:15 remaining, third quarter. Third down and 5 for Georgia State. Panthers at their own 31-yard line. Shotgun snap to Ronnie Bell. Bell's got pressure up the middle, and he's going down. 3 yellow helmets quickly in on Ronnie Bell. And he gets sacked back at the 21-yard line. And West Virginia is going to force, obviously, the punt here. Carswell back out at the Mountaineer 39-yard line, awaiting the punt from Matt Hubbard.
Perfectly timed blitz. It was Nick Kwiatkowski coming in to get the sack on Ronnie Bell.
Scott McQueen, the long snapper. Hubbard standing at the Georgia State 6. There's the snap. This one here will spiral. Carswell will signal for the fair catch. And that one hit his left hand and went out of bounds.
Fortunate he was that close to the sideline. He touched that ball.
Yep. So we'll check the spot here. Now with 2:16 to go, third quarter. And West Virginia will have it at the 33. Correction, the 38-yard line.
Off the left side. This is Wendell Smallwood. Smallwood hit in the backfield and driven back.
Childress out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. They'll keep it on the ground. They're going to give it to Wendell Smallwood, and Smallwood is going to actually lose a yard or two. Wendell Smallwood with the handoff and a run. He ends up losing. Well, did they give him a yard on that?
I thought he was behind the line.
I thought he was behind.
The 2 sidecars for quarterback for Childress here on the 2nd and 9. Childress looking to throw. This time steps up, throws complete over the middle of the field, out to the
far side.
Myers once again.
Got a throw on this down, and he's looking underneath or across the middle, and it's caught on the reception there that time by number 19, KJ Myers. And a first down for the Mountaineers with 1:35 to play, third quarter.
And that was a kick.
271 yards passing. Smith and Sims back with him. Childress will give to Smith. Smith trying to get to the outside and chased out of bounds. A short gain off that right.
Here's the snap from Eggers, and they're going to hand it off. It's going to go to Dreamus Smith. He'll try to go to the far side on the outside. Gets run out of bounds at the 49 of Georgia State, so a gain of 1. Or about a half yard there, to be exact. And they'll call it 2nd and 9 at the Georgia State 49-yard line.
Jarrell Robinson again on the pursuit. Another linebacking decision where it helps not let the runner get back into the middle of the field. And so the linebacker preventing a big run. Another long down to gain now.
On 2nd down, shotgun snap again to the quarterback, Ford Childress. Childress has got good protection. He'll throw across the middle. It is up and incomplete. Intended receiver Mario Alford. And for a split second, I was so hoping one of the DBs would be back there to pick that ball off. That was such an interceptable ball.
K.L. Singleton would have been back in Atlanta right now had he had his hands on that ball. He would have run for days.
So it brings up 3rd down now for the Mountaineers.
Just get it down, give your receiver a chance to make a play.
West Virginia is 4 for 11 on 3rd down. Childress back. They bring the blitz. Complete this time, and Myers able to pick up the first down for the Mountaineers.
Now, flaring out to the sideline here. They're going to throw that ball. It is up, and it is caught. And a first down for West Virginia just inside the marker was KJ Myers. And it's a first down for the Mountaineers.
And a smart play. He broke his route off right at the sticks. He was able to get the first down as soon as he caught the ball, and a big first down for the West Virginia offense.
Straight up the gut. Good yardage this time on the first down run.
Redshirt sophomore, wide receiver. They're going to keep it on the ground. The run up the middle, or I should say in behind the right side of the line. Huge pile just continuing to move. Smith on the carry for West Virginia. And it's going to be a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
change the play at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down here in the third quarter. Put the snap off. Give to Sims. Sims hitting the backfield in the blitz, able to shake loose from one tackle attempt.
Down to 3 seconds. Down to 2. One final play. They're going to keep it on the ground. They're going to get it to Sims, and Sims is going to try to bull his way for a first down, and he's not going to get it.
Yards for the Mountaineers. That time of possession, which was tilted in the first half in favor of Georgia State, in favor of West Virginia now, but some drives have stalled. This one will not, as Sims picks up the first down, crosses the 20. Nice move as he gets across the 10, dives for the pylon. He is in for the score.
Across the 30, 25 to the 20, 15, still on his feet to the 10. He'll dive into the end zone for a touchdown, West Virginia. 32-yard scamper there by Charles Sims, who faced us 2 years ago when the Panthers played at Houston. He takes the handoff, got to the far side, and found daylight, and 32 yards later he found the end zone for the touchdown. West Virginia now leads it 26-7.
Well, that play was set up by number 88, Cody Clays, the A-back in their offense, got a very good block, and then was able just to maintain that block as they were able to score. Charles Sims, a guy who has pretty good speed once he gets out into the open field, able to take it to the house and finish off the play.
Josh Lambert on to attempt the point after. The holder is Michael Molinari. Snap, and the ball's down. The kick is up, and it is good. So a touchdown for West Virginia. 32 yards by Charles Sims. 8 plays, 62 carried the football 17 times, 122 yards, and now the 1 touchdown.
Taken by Albert Wilson at the goal line. Puts some room to the outside, crosses the 20, and then gets down about the 22-yard line. Let's go downstairs where Amanda Mazey is standing.
10 cuts to the far side of the field, to the 20-yard line, and he's going to get nailed at the 20-yard line by a host of bright yellow helmets up to about the 21.
Talk about just being on the sideline, your alma mater, team you played for. How special is this for you?
Man, it's always a special feeling when, you know, the team, the college you played for welcomes you back with open arms, and, you know, they just let me basically float around and do as I please. So, you know, like I said, coming to West Virginia was the greatest decision I ever made in my life, and I just try to get back here as much as I can.
You've been to the first 2 home games now. How would you assess this team? What do you think is so good about this team?
22 yards in the return. Jefferson in motion. Panthers right to left across your radio dial. Ronnie Bell going to hand a football off, and it's going to be on the carry. See if it was Evans or Jonathan John.
So, you know, people are quick to judge us, but, you know, like I said, I got complete confidence in Dana and his coaching staff, and I think they got what it takes to pull it back together and have a better season than last year.
And real quickly, how has that transition been to the NFL coming from college?
Oh, man, it's just the game speed, you know.
For the Panthers.
In college, I was big and fast.
Ronnie Bell will come in to take the snap under center. Couple of wideouts here to the near side for Georgia State as they work from the far hash mark. Rucker also in motion. Here's Ronnie Bell going to feed it off to Rucker. He catches it at the 25, turns upfield at the 30, gets hit and drilled out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Good job there by Keith Rucker, the freshman out of Cincinnati, Ohio, 6'3", 232, number 1 to catch it, Brandon, but number 2 to hold on after getting the hit.
Yeah, Ishmael Banks brought the wood on that play, and you have to maintain ball control when you see the big hit coming.
For the Panthers offense. Washington is showing blitz coming with it. Bell back to pass. Bell under pressure. This time it is Darwin Cook who comes
dual
up.
backs, and it's going to be Ronnie Bell avoiding pressure. He's going to tuck it, and he's going to spin. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A lot of blue jerseys, yellow helmets right in there on them. Darwin Cook made the tackle, and it will bring out second down. He got back to the line of scrimmage. And in motion to the far side, single back is Jonathan John Bart. And it's going to be a handoff, and John Bart's going to get nailed back at the 30-yard line. He got hit pretty hard.
Fumble.
And they fumbled the football, and West Virginia's got it. He got hit low. jarred the ball loose, and West Virginia recovered. Still a pile down there battling for that loose football.
Oh, there's all kinds of shenanigans going on at the bottom of a pile, but he was drilled pretty hard. He was 3 yards behind when the ball came out, so a pretty good hit. It was Nick Kwiatkowski with the big blow on that play.
West Virginia now will have really good field position, to say the least.
Freshmen have to get their time on the field, and they're going to make mistakes, and that was a big one. Already down big here in the fourth quarter.
27-7, West Virginia leading Georgia State. They've got it now 1st and 10 at the Panthers' 33-yard line.
Childress back, looking, fires over the middle, complete, has his receiver, it's Takeel Shorts, and Shorts will take it down to the 16-yard line.
Childress looking across the middle, he's got a man, it's caught. On the reception was 6, Takeel Shorts. And Shorts has got a first down, and they'll put the football.
Hurry things up. Give to Sims off the right side. Sims hitting the backfield and taken down by...
They'll keep it on the ground this time on the play, and it's going to go to Sims. So Shorts on that pass play with 16 yards on the gain, and then a big loss of yards here on the run by Sims. Going to bring up 2nd and 16.
Good penetration, good pursuit, and a good finish by Jarrell Robinson. He's been very good with his...
Deeper down into the schedule, they're going to have to fight and be positive on every play. You just can't have those self-inflicted penalties.
On the 2nd and 16, Childress back, looking, floating for the end zone, diving attempt, and it is caught by Takeel.
We're going to go play action here. Here's Childress. Childress looking near corner of the end zone. It is up, and it is caught for a touchdown for West Virginia. Takeel Shorts running a pattern that brought him into the very corner of the end zone on the receiving end of the Childress pass. 17 yards out, and West Virginia now leads it 33-7.
Well, he had all day to throw, Dave. Very good protection. Once again, another play where quarterback for Childress is able to do a good job. He reminds me of Steve DeBerg, the way he sells his play-action passes. Froze one of the safeties, and it was just enough time to make a very good move for the wide receiver to get some space. Comes up with the ball. It's a touchdown, West Virginia.
Josh Lambert on to attempt the point after. Molinari, the holder. There's the snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. And West Virginia now leading Georgia State 34-7.
I'd still like to see something to Danny Williams, with his height advantage on just about anybody who's going to be covering him at 6 feet 4 inches and 210 pounds. A good target for either Ronnie or Ben to have on a third down. So far, still no catches for Albert Wilson, who is our biggest playmaker on offense.
Quick update in our Sun Belt Conference college football scoreboard. One other game underway. It's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina this afternoon, where Louisiana Monroe leads Wake Forest 21-13 in the third quarter. Again tonight, Nicholls State at Louisiana Lafayette at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. South Alabama at 7:30 tonight, hosting Western Kentucky. Both those schools are 1-1. Ronnie Bell, as you mentioned, just 5 completed passes today, 5 out of 13 passing, 63 yards. On the other side, Ford Childress, 22 of 34, 319 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Coming your way as we continue our wild and wonderful coverage on Root Sports, again announcing a multi-year deal that will extend that partnership between our network.
We'll go ahead and take a knee as that one comes into the end zone, and Georgia State electing not to chance it. And they'll just go ahead and bring the ball out and see what they can put together offensively here with 11:42 remaining in the football game.
I think it's important to get Ronnie into a rhythm. Maybe if we go with the short passing plays early in possessions to sort of get him into a rhythm, maybe that will help him earlier in games. And now switch it.
Ford Childress in his debut putting up some big numbers for the Mountaineers. And the quarterback switch has been made here by Georgia State.
And I believe that's Kyler Neal in at running back. And McClain is going to run that draw play to Neal, and not a lot going. There was a lot of blue jerseys and yellow helmets right in there.
A lot of Shaq Rowell. He's 6'4", 305 pounds. He blew that up and snuffed it out right from the snap.
Kyler Neal out of East Paulding High School, 5'11 freshman. So that's his 4th carry. 4 carries, 5 yards today.
And Kyler runs hard. Like what you see out of him.
West Virginia has now extended the lead, so you'd think back to kind of grinding it out here a little bit. Quick throw out of the flat, and that is Robert Davis, the freshman.
Shotgun, the Eagle formation, 4 wideouts. And it'll be a quick throw, caught there by the freshman Robert Davis, and he'll get wrestled out of bounds at the 31. A gain of 6 on the play there for the Panthers, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
Looks like Ben McClain has a quicker release maybe than Ronnie does, but Ronnie a little bit more mobile. You have to wonder with now a change in the offensive line this week, how much that plays into Coach Trent Miles' decision on who to start at quarterback.
3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
Pull some tough guys out of there, Kwiatkowski being one of them.
3rd and 5. McClain in the shotgun. And now McClain will call a timeout. So Ben McClain didn't like what he saw.
The redshirt sophomore out of Brookwood High School in Snellville.
7-yard line. Bill gets to the 20, and that is just about it. No struggle.
We do too.
Kelton Hill, Albert Wilson back deep to receive. And Molinari getting set to kick it away. Just 17 seconds remaining. And it will be an end-over-end kick, and it's going to come to Kelton Hill at the 12. Make that the 8. Up across the 10. And to the 20-yard line, still on his feet as he dove across the 25. And they're going to say down at the 22 with 12 seconds remaining.
Pleased with the effort his team put forth in this game.
Yes. Not until the second half, West Virginia basically came out and got those points onto the board. So,
Panthers will have time to run a play if they choose to do so. Panthers will drop to 0-3 on the season. West Virginia will improve to 2-1. As they bounce back after a 16-7 loss at Oklahoma. McClain under center will hand the football off. And that'll get the clock running down to 6, down to 5, down to 4. And that'll do it. Jefferson with the last run of the ball game. And the final score, West Virginia beats Georgia State 41-7. Mike Holmes is going to catch up with head coach Trent Miles here in just a moment. Coach Miles and Dana Holgerson, the head coach of West Virginia, shaking hands.
Rick,
we'll get with Coach Miles and Mike Holmes here in just a second. Quickly down to Mike Holmes now, standing by with Coach Trent Miles. Mike.
Thanks, Dave. Coach, at halftime you talked about penalties and how they hurt you in the first half. It seemed to hurt you in the second half again.
Hey, take care of you guys. The penalties wasn't what caught us. We beat ourselves. We missed some tackles. We left the defense on the field too long. You know, we put ourselves there. Yeah, the penalties hurt us because they put us in. Hey, go get those guys. Everyone's going in. Get back out here.
Hold on one sec, Dave.
Penalties, yeah, they hurt us because they put us behind the 8 ball. You know, you can't have 2nd and 15 or 3rd and 16 or 1st and 15. That killed us. But we're going to go watch this film, and you're going to see what we hurt ourselves. You know, we were in the game and competing at a high level, and we beat ourselves. We had guys come out of their gaps, had safeties not cover where they're supposed to be covering in the middle of the field. You know, we had guys making mistakes on the offensive side. You know, we did some things, but we're not happy with the result. And I don't buy into the fact that everybody should be slapping us on the back because we competed hard. That's the loser mentality, and people better lose that. You know, it's the fact that we hurt ourselves today in numerous situations, and then you cough up the football, You know, we were a couple times we didn't pump the ball the way we're supposed to. Sometimes we did, and it was excellent. You know, my hat's off to him on some of them. But there were things that we did that really hurt ourselves. And giving up a sack, you know, when the back's supposed to stay in and protect. Just those things that beat yourself. It's already uphill enough playing a Big 12 team on the road. You can't do anything to hurt yourself, and we did that. And hence the end of the game. You know, that's why the score's the way it is.
You talked a lot about leadership this week. Did you see improved leadership despite the mistakes on the field?
Well, yeah, I saw improved leadership, but again, you know, improved for what? You know, there's some things we really got to work at. I'm proud of the guys, you know, but if I've got to talk about being proud of the effort, you know, then we've got a lot of issues. You know, the effort should be a given. Every weekend should be a given. And if we can get them to produce with the effort, now instead of we can cut out the things, self-inflicted wounds, then we'll be able to take a step forward and be in position to try to win a game in the fourth quarter.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
I want to thank Mike Holmes. Thanks to Coach Trent Miles as well as he makes his way towards the locker room. 41-7 the final score here in Morgantown, West Virginia. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. This is a 2-minute break. We'll get back with our Panther postgame show after this on the Georgia State Football Radio.
Great attitude, continue to fight, continue to show up to practice, you know, attentive in meetings. So, you know, that's what you want, and he showed why he should be the guy out there.
Let's take a look at the final statistics in this game. A 41-7 victory for the West Virginia Mountaineers. The rushing yards, they really kind of got that rushing total up as the game wore on. They kind of ground down Georgia State. 245 rushing yards to 136 for Georgia State. We figured the passing yardage would be lopsided. It was 359 to 84. 604 total yards of offense for West Virginia. You see the offensive, the first downs, the average yards per play, and time of possession as well. Again, that was slanted in favor of Georgia State in the first half. West Virginia really kind of putting their foot down in the second half and dominating this game. And again, something to build upon. But as Dana Holgerson said, Rashid, it's going to get tougher next week when they take on Maryland in Baltimore.
It's going to get a lot tougher, and these guys are going to have to tighten up. Like I said, it could be a long week of practice. These guys are going to have to step it up, work a little bit harder, you know, and strain a little bit more, because it's not going to get any easier from here on out.
So perhaps a changing of the guard for West Virginia. Ford Childress, the redshirt freshman quarterback, comes in, sets a freshman single-game passing record for the Mountaineers, and leads them to the 41-7 victory over Georgia State.